So our main interactions with Horticultural Wales have come through Izzy, who's come to visit us repeatedly and been really enthusiastic about bringing together different parts of the food supply chain. So Izzy's put us in touch with Tydd and Teg, who we get fruit and veg from, grown locally, barely 10 miles away if that. She's also put us in touch with New Leaf Nurseries on Anglesey, who provide our grow your own packs and things which have proved so popular with customers. So that's really been a really helpful, great practical thing that's brought to our business. On top of that, it's offered up networking opportunities, the chance to meet other businesses and reach out and make contacts with people, which is always really important. And it's great to find out what interesting things other people are doing as well. And quite often you don't get the chance to do that when you're locked in your own little silo, in your own little world, doing your thing.
I was really excited that there was something called Horticulture Wales that existed. I've been here since 1989. I actually started, and in all that time I was alone. There was nobody that I knew of that was in sort of my sector, and it was all about us communicating together, and it was fantastic. We ended up quite competitively going to each other's holdings and being quite competitive about the food in the end, and it was really good fun, and it was really enjoyable, and I think everybody came out of it and learnt a lot. And then one day I came across a little video on YouTube that was made by somebody called Horticulture Wales, and I thought, how on earth did this get made without me knowing? I've been here for so long. And I contacted them. I became part of that.
So we had an unscheduled visit from Horticulture Wales. There was a meeting cancelled nearby and they stopped on the off chance. It was a very cold February day and we ended up standing and chatting for probably 2 hours out in the really cold, and it's very open and exposed here. And I did know about them. I followed them on Instagram at that point, but hadn't really used them as a resource. Using their Instagram account, and it has been really interesting in seeing what other growers and nurseries there are and garden centres there are in Wales, and kind of seeing that the challenges that they face, and sort of, I suppose, in a distanced kind of way, giving ourselves all a bit of support and supporting each other with our endeavours. And it's just given me an idea of what's going on around us, and just an opportunity to kind of connect with other growers, really, another horticultural project.
It's like the second or third event like this I've attended, and as well as networking, meeting other producers, other growers that you can collaborate with, you're going to meet people from different backgrounds and come up with other ideas that you may not have thought of yourself.
Anything like this, you're bound to come away with something. If not anything else, then somebody gives you an idea for a recipe.
With Horticultural Wales, you can get those connections to meet other, because horticulture is horticulture. The stuff that comes out of your growing media is that's a unique bit, but the rest of it, the structures, the compost, the labelling, help with your selling online, computer stuff and everything else. I'm A bit old, and B, can't be bothered to do social media. I really hate it, but luckily for me, they've been doing that.
Horticultural Wales provides a sort of forum where we can find out about what other people locally are doing, and perhaps a bit of a hub for, or cluster I think is the word they use, for providing that connection between growers and producers and retailers.
I think it's important that local people produce local food, because it gives that area an identity. And we're not just Wales, we're like North East Wales, we're not just North East Wales, we're Flintshire. And I think local food produced well can give an area an identity.
It's an opportunity for us to meet other people that have the same sort of priorities in what we're trying to do. We're Welsh, we're local, we all want to know each other, and maybe we can even develop relationships to work together to make us all more efficient.